Top Test Prep.
Hi, my name is Krishna and I'm a tutor with Top Test Prep. Now, if you're gearing up to take the SAT and start your college admissions process, you might be wondering, just how difficult is the SAT? To answer this question, it's helpful to actually look at what type of questions they're going to ask in the SAT and what the style of the SAT is. So, the first thing to note is that the SAT is not like a test in school. Unlike many tests you might take in your English or math classes, the SAT is more of a reasoning test rather than an achievement test, which means that unlike the test in school, in which the teacher will usually give you some instruction, give you practice problems, and then the test will strongly resemble those practice problems, the questions on the SAT test your ability to reason in a way that is pretty unfamiliar to many students. It's not the style of the questions is not that similar to most of the questions that they're usually familiar with, mainly in that they're less direct. So a second important thing to note is that the SAT is broader and trickier than many of the tests that you take in school. By broader, I mean that it covers a lot more topics. For instance, on the SAT Math, you're going to cover everything from arithmetic to algebra to geometry, which is a lot more material than on any single given test you're likely to take in high school. A similar thing holds true for the writing section and the critical read section. They're both broad. And furthermore, they're tricky. The test makers on the SAT know that there are thousands upon thousands of kids taking the SAT, and so to differentiate among them, they build in several tricks into the SAT. They have to really make sure that you're on your toes, thinking on your toes when you're answering the questions. So the questions are going to involve lots of things that are meant to trip you up if you're not paying close attention. So, in short, the SAT is actually fairly difficult compared with many tests that you're used to taking. However, with proper preparation, you can beat the tricks and you can master the difficulty level of the SAT. So if you're interested on how to do that, you can look at our tutoring programs at 800-501-PREP or visit us at toptestprep.com.